The Success Time Management, Strategies for Effective Living, written and published by Audiobooks. Chapter 1. The Foundations of Time Mastery. Welcome to the world of time mastery. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by your to-do list or wished there were more hours in the day, you're not alone. Time management isn't just about fitting more tasks into your day, it's about making sure you're using your time in a way that helps you live a more fulfilling and successful life. Let's start by understanding what time mastery is and why it's so important. Time mastery begins with the simple but powerful idea that your time is your most valuable resource. Unlike money or material things, you can't get more time once it's gone. That's why learning how to manage it well can make a huge difference in achieving your goals and enjoying your life. It's not about being perfect, it's about being intentional and making conscious choices about how you spend each moment. One of the first steps in mastering time is to recognize that time management is deeply personal. What works for one person might not work for another. It's important to find strategies that fit your lifestyle and personality. Some people thrive on rigid schedules, while others prefer a more flexible approach. Experiment with different methods and find what works best for you. Understanding your goals is a crucial part of time mastery. When you have a clear idea of what you want to achieve, you can better prioritize your tasks. Start by asking yourself what really matters to you. Is it advancing in your career, spending more time with family, or pursuing a personal passion? Knowing your priorities will help you allocate your time more effectively. Once you've identified your goals, it's time to create a plan. Think of this as mapping out a journey. Just as a GPS guides you to your destination, a good plan will guide your time and energy. Break down your larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks and set deadlines for each one. This will make your goals feel less overwhelming and give you a clear path to follow. Another key aspect of time mastery is learning to say no. It's easy to get caught up in other people's demands or to take on too much because you want to help. But remember, every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your goals, you're saying no to something that does. Practice setting boundaries and being honest about what you can realistically handle. It's also important to recognize that time management is not a one-time fix but an ongoing practice. Life is full of unexpected changes and challenges, and your priorities may shift over time. Regularly review your goals and adjust your plans as needed. This will help you stay on track and continue making progress toward what matters most to you. Chapter 2. Setting Clear Goals and Priorities. If you've ever felt like you're running in circles, achieving little despite all your efforts, it might be because you're not clear about what you want to accomplish. Setting clear goals and understanding your priorities can be a game changer. Let's dive into how you can get started on this important step. Setting goals is like creating a roadmap for your life. Without goals, it's easy to drift and end up somewhere you didn't plan to go. Start by thinking about what you really want to achieve. This could be anything from getting a promotion at work to improving your health or even learning a new skill. It's important to make sure your goals are specific and clear. Instead of saying, "I want to get in shape," try something more concrete like, "I want to run a 5K race by the end of the year." The clearer your goal, the easier it will be to make a plan and stay motivated. Once you have your goals in mind, it's time to prioritize them. Not all goals are equally important, and not all can be tackled at the same time. Think about which goals will have the most significant impact on your life. Ask yourself, which goals align with your values and long-term aspirations? Which ones will bring you the most satisfaction or success? By focusing on what's most important, you ensure that you're spending your time and energy on things that truly matter. It can be helpful to break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps. If your goal is to run a 5K, you might start by setting smaller goals like running a mile without stopping or gradually increasing your distance each week. These smaller milestones give you something to work towards and make the process less overwhelming. Plus, achieving these mini goals will keep you motivated and give you a sense of accomplishment along the way. Setting deadlines is another important aspect of goal setting. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and help keep you on track. For each of your smaller steps, set a deadline for when you want to achieve them. This will help you stay focused and prevent procrastination. Just be sure to set realistic deadlines that give you enough time to complete each task without feeling rushed. Another key part of setting goals is being flexible. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and sometimes you might need to adjust your goals or deadlines. That's okay. The important thing is to stay committed to your overall objective, even if you need to change your approach. Being adaptable allows you to overcome obstacles and keep moving forward. It's also crucial to regularly review your goals and priorities. This doesn't mean you have to obsess over them every day, but taking time to check in periodically helps ensure you're still on the right track. Reflect on your progress and make any necessary adjustments. This will help you stay aligned with your goals and ensure you're using your time effectively. Lastly, don't forget to celebrate your achievements. Reaching your goals, no matter how big or small, is a cause for celebration. Recognize your hard work and reward yourself. Celebrating your successes not only boosts your motivation but also reminds you of the progress you've made. Chapter 3: Creating an Effective Daily Schedule. Creating an effective daily schedule is like setting the stage for a successful day. It's not just about filling in time slots with tasks, it's about making sure your day flows smoothly and you get the most out of each moment. Let's explore how you can build a daily schedule that works for you and helps you stay on track. The first step in creating a great daily schedule is to start with a clear picture of what you need to accomplish. Begin by listing out all the tasks and activities you need to complete. This includes work assignments, personal errands, appointments, and even things like exercise and relaxation. Seeing everything you need to do in one place helps you get a sense of how much time each task might require and what your day will look like. Next, think about your priorities. Some tasks are more important or urgent than others. For example, if you have a big presentation due tomorrow, preparing for it should take precedence over less urgent tasks. Place these high-priority tasks at the top of your schedule and give them the time they need. Don't forget to allocate time for less urgent tasks, but make sure they don't crowd out your most important activities. One effective approach is to use time blocks. This means setting aside specific chunks of time for different types of activities. For instance, you might block off the first 2 hours of your day for focused work, an hour for meetings, and another hour for personal errands. Time blocking helps you stay organized and ensures you're dedicating time to all the important areas of your life. When planning your schedule, be realistic about how much you can achieve in a day. It's easy to underestimate how long tasks will take, leading to an overbooked schedule and unnecessary stress. Try to allocate a bit more time than you think you'll need for each task. And remember to build in some buffer time between tasks in case things take longer than expected or you need a break. It's also important to include breaks and downtime in your schedule. Working nonstop can lead to burnout and decreased productivity. Schedule short breaks throughout your day to rest and recharge. Even a few minutes of stretching, a quick walk, or a coffee break can help you stay refreshed and focused. Another tip is to set a specific start and end time for your workday. Having clear boundaries helps you manage your time better and keeps you from working late into the evening. Try to stick to these times as closely as possible to maintain a healthy work-life balance. When your workday ends, make sure to switch off and enjoy your personal time. Technology can be a helpful tool in managing your schedule. There are many apps and tools available that can help you organize tasks, set reminders, and track your time. Experiment with different options to find what works best for you. Some people prefer digital tools, while others find that a good old-fashioned paper planner works best. The key is to use a system that you'll actually stick with. At the end of each day, take a moment to review your schedule. Reflect on what you accomplished and what didn't go as planned. This can help you adjust your schedule for the next day and make improvements over time. Don't be too hard on yourself if things don't always go perfectly. Flexibility is important, and being able to adapt and adjust is a key part of effective scheduling. Chapter 4: The Power of Planning Ahead. Planning ahead might seem like an extra step, but it's one of the most powerful tools you can use to make your life easier and more successful. Think of it as setting up a game plan before you dive into the game. When you take the time to plan, you're not just preparing for what's coming next, you're setting yourself up for smoother, more effective days. Let's explore how planning ahead can make a big difference in your life. Imagine trying to build a house without a blueprint. It would be chaotic, and you'd probably end up making a lot of mistakes. Planning ahead is similar to having a blueprint for your tasks and goals. It gives you a clear idea of what needs to be done and how to get it done. When you plan ahead, you're creating a roadmap that helps guide you through your day, week, or even month. One of the biggest benefits of planning ahead is that it helps you stay organized. When you know what you need to do and when you need to do it, you can avoid last-minute rushes and missed deadlines. Start by setting aside some time each week to plan your upcoming days. Look at your calendar, review any deadlines, and make a list of tasks you need to complete. By doing this, you'll have a clear picture of what's ahead and can allocate your time more effectively. Planning ahead also helps you manage your time better. When you're aware of what's coming up, you can prioritize tasks and break them down into smaller, manageable steps. For instance, if you have a big project due in a month, you can divide it into weekly goals and daily tasks. This way, you're not overwhelmed by the entire project at once, and you're making steady progress toward completion. Another advantage of planning ahead is that it reduces stress. When you know what you need to do and when you need to do it, you're less likely to feel anxious or rushed. You'll have a sense of control over your schedule and be able to handle unexpected challenges more easily. Plus, having a plan in place allows you to tackle tasks systematically, which can make them feel less daunting. It's also worth noting that planning ahead helps you make time for things that matter most to you. Whether it's spending time with family, pursuing a hobby, or taking care of your health, a well-thought-out plan ensures that you're not just focusing on work or obligations, but also on activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. By scheduling time for these important aspects of your life, you're creating a more balanced and satisfying routine. One effective way to plan ahead is to use a planner or calendar. This can be a physical planner or a digital calendar, whatever works best for you. Set aside a specific time each week to review your schedule, update any changes, and set goals for the upcoming days. Make it a habit to check your calendar each morning to stay on top of your tasks and appointments. This small daily ritual can help you stay organized and on track. It's also important to be flexible with your plans. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things don't go as expected. When this happens, don't stress too much. Adjust your plan as needed and focus on finding solutions. Chapter 5: Overcoming Procrastination. Procrastination is something many of us deal with, and it can be frustrating. It's that nagging habit of putting things off until the last minute, which often leads to stress and a sense of being overwhelmed. But don't worry, overcoming procrastination is possible with a few simple strategies. Let's dive into how you can tackle this challenge and get things done. First, let's understand why we procrastinate. Often, it's not because we're lazy or lack willpower. Procrastination can come from fear of failure, perfectionism, or simply feeling overwhelmed by a task. Recognizing the reasons behind your procrastination is the first step in overcoming it. When you understand why you're avoiding a task, you can address the root cause and find ways to move forward. One effective way to combat procrastination is to break tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces. When a task seems too big or complex, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and avoid it. By breaking it down into smaller steps, the task becomes less daunting and easier to tackle. For example, if you have a big report due, start by outlining the sections, then work on one section at a time. Celebrate each small victory along the way to keep yourself motivated. Setting clear and realistic goals is another helpful strategy. Instead of saying, "I'll work on this project sometime this week," set a specific goal like, "I'll spend 1 hour working on this project tomorrow morning." Having a clear target makes it easier to take action and helps you stay focused. Use a planner or digital calendar to schedule these work sessions and stick to them as if they were important appointments. Another technique to overcome procrastination is the Pomodoro technique. This involves working for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. After 4 work sessions, take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This method can make tasks feel less overwhelming and help you stay focused by breaking your work into short, manageable intervals. Plus, the regular breaks give you a chance to recharge and stay productive. Sometimes, procrastination is a sign that you need to change your environment. If you're easily distracted by your phone, social media, or even household chores, create a workspace that minimizes these distractions. Set up a dedicated area for work or study, and let those around you know when you need uninterrupted time. A clutter-free and quiet environment can help you concentrate better and get more done. Building a routine can also help you overcome procrastination. Establishing a consistent daily schedule creates structure and makes it easier to develop productive habits. Set aside specific times for working on tasks and try to stick to this routine as closely as possible. Over time, this routine will become a natural part of your day, making it easier to stay on track and avoid procrastination. It's important to be kind to yourself when dealing with procrastination. Everyone faces challenges and setbacks, and it's normal to have moments when you struggle. Instead of criticizing yourself, focus on what you can do to improve and move forward. Practice self-compassion and remind yourself that overcoming procrastination is a process that takes time and effort. Rewarding yourself can be a powerful motivator. Set up a reward system for completing tasks or reaching milestones. For example, treat yourself to a favorite snack, a relaxing break, or an episode of your favorite show after completing a significant task. These rewards give you something to look forward to and can make the work feel more worthwhile. Chapter 6. Managing Distractions and Staying Focused. From constant notifications on your phone to the buzz of social media, it can be challenging to stay focused on the tasks at hand. Managing distractions is crucial for maintaining productivity and achieving your goals. Let's explore some practical strategies to help you stay focused and make the most of your time. The first step in managing distractions is to identify what's pulling your attention away. Are you frequently interrupted by emails or text messages? Do you find yourself drifting to social media or getting caught up in office chatter? Understanding your main sources of distraction is key to finding solutions. Once you know what's distracting you, you can take steps to minimize or eliminate these interruptions. One effective way to manage distractions is to create a dedicated workspace. If possible, set up a specific area where you only work or study. This space should be quiet and free from distractions. Keep your workspace organized and equipped with everything you need so you don't have to keep getting up or searching for items. A well-defined workspace helps signal to your brain that it's time to focus and be productive. Another useful strategy is to set boundaries with technology. While it's great to stay connected, constant notifications can be a major distraction. Consider turning off non-essential notifications or setting your phone to Do Not Disturb mode during work periods. You might also use apps that block distracting websites or limit your time on social media. These tools can help you stay on track and avoid the temptation to check your phone or browse the web during work hours. It's also important to create a to-do list and prioritize your tasks. Start each day by listing out what you need to accomplish and rank tasks by importance. Having a clear plan for the day helps you stay focused on what needs to be done and prevents you from getting sidetracked by less important tasks. Check off items as you complete them, which provides a sense of achievement and keeps you motivated. Creating a routine can also aid in staying focused. Establishing a consistent daily schedule helps you build productive habits and reduces the need to make decisions about what to work on next. When you follow a routine, your brain becomes accustomed to certain tasks and times of day, making it easier to concentrate and stay on track. Sometimes, distractions come from within. If you're feeling tired or stressed, it can be harder to concentrate. Take care of your well-being by getting enough sleep, eating healthily, and exercising regularly. Managing stress through mindfulness practices or relaxation techniques can also improve your focus. When you're in a good mental and physical state, you're more likely to stay focused and be productive. Chapter 7. Balancing Work and Personal Life. Balancing work and personal life can often feel like walking a tightrope. We want to excel in our careers while also enjoying time with family, friends, and pursuing hobbies. Finding this balance is crucial for our overall well-being and happiness. Let's explore some practical ways to create a healthy balance between work and personal life. The first step in achieving balance is to set clear boundaries between work and personal time. When you're working, try to focus entirely on your job. Similarly, when your workday ends, make a conscious effort to switch off from work. Avoid bringing work home or checking emails after hours. Establishing these boundaries helps you be more present in each part of your life and reduces stress. Creating a schedule that includes both work and personal activities can also help you maintain balance. Plan your day or week ahead of time and make sure to allocate time for both work tasks and personal activities. For instance, you might schedule work hours from 9 to 5 and then set aside time in the evening for family, exercise, or relaxation. By planning your time, you ensure that you're giving attention to all aspects of your life. Prioritizing your tasks is another effective way to manage your time better. Identify your most important work tasks and personal commitments and focus on completing those first. This helps you stay organized and reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed. It's also helpful to make a list of what needs to be done each day so you can stay on top of your responsibilities without neglecting your personal life. It's important to recognize that balance doesn't mean equally dividing your time between work and personal life every day. Some days might require more focus on work, while others might need more attention to personal matters. Flexibility is key. Be prepared to adjust your schedule as needed, and remember that achieving balance is a continuous process that evolves over time. Self-care plays a significant role in maintaining a healthy balance. Taking time for yourself is not just a luxury, it's essential for your well-being. Make sure to incorporate activities that help you relax and recharge, such as reading, exercising, or spending time in nature. By taking care of yourself, you'll have more energy and be better equipped to handle both work and personal responsibilities. Communicating with your employer or colleagues about your work-life balance needs can also be beneficial. If you find that your work is intruding on your personal time or causing undue stress, consider discussing flexible working arrangements or adjustments to your workload. Many employers are open to finding solutions that help employees maintain a healthier balance between work and personal life. Similarly, involve your family and friends in your efforts to balance work and personal life. Let them know about your schedule and commitments, and make plans to spend quality time together. Having their support can make it easier to manage your time and maintain your well-being. Remember, balance is not about perfection. There will be times when work demands more of your attention, and other times when personal matters take precedence. The goal is to create a rhythm that works for you and allows you to feel fulfilled in both areas of your life. Be patient with yourself and adjust as needed to find what works best.